Hi guys, Hector here with a super quick mini guide on how to do the static intermission for Hell on Rails Extreme. For this strategy, I strongly recommend marking the healers with the 1 and 2 marker. The strategy revolves around these positions, with H1 and H2 true north and true south, M1 and M2 true west and true east. Max melee is far enough out, you don't need to be super precise with your positioning. If you struggle to find true north, it is always opposite where you spawn in, but also where the ghost train will spawn first. Range for this can spend most of their time hanging out middle, except for when they need to stack or spread. For spread positions, R1 will run towards the ghost train, R2 will run away from the ghost train, melees and healers will stand perfectly still. Tanks are still doing their usual running relative northwest and relative northeast to give as much room as possible to the party. If I overlay the spread AoEs, it's a little bit tight in the middle, but you can see R1 and R2 actually have a lot of space, and nobody's really at risk of getting cleaved by the cones. What's coolest about this strategy, if I take the AoEs from the train and I just rotate it around to show you every possible position the train can be in, notice the healers and melees in these spots will never be hit. Healers will never have to move for the entirety of the phase. Melees only need to move when they're stacking on their healer for stacks. And for light party stacks, you simply collapse onto your healer, who are guaranteed to be in safe spots from the mechanic. So here's how this works in practice. The ghost train spins around, and only tanks and range need to pay attention to it. Hear the whistle. 1, 2. It's light party stacks. Tanks go out to the sides of the ghost train, and DPS just collapse onto their healers, who stand still. Back to our positions. Ghost train spins around again. Train whistle. 1, 2, 3. It spreads this time. R1 will run towards the ghost train, R2 away, tanks go side by side, but healers and melees stand perfectly still. They're safe. The major advantage of this strategy is that healers and melees never have to pay attention to the ghost train. They can completely ignore it and focus all their attention on the big Doomtrain. As a result, 4 of the 6 players who care about stack or spread can actually look at the visual cue for it, in addition to listening to the kind of muffled audio cue. My group tried this tonight and found it incredibly useful, so I'm hoping that you'll find it useful too. Give it a try, see what you think. Hope you enjoy.